Welcome back to 5-Minute Ethics. In this series, we're going to continue to explore marketing. In the last session, we defined the legal product as composed of two parts, knowledge and talent. Remember, we talked about the two books that a lawyer must have, the law book and the little black book. But knowledge isn't enough to get the job done. You must also have talent. Talent is an interesting quality. It's a person's natural ability or capacity for achievement or success. Let me put it this way. You can buy knowledge, but you can't buy talent. To be successful as a lawyer, there must be a match between one's knowledge and talent. And sometimes that match or correlation isn't obvious. Let me give you an example. I once had a drug-based product liability case where the lawyer on the opposite side was a pharmacist. I think he knew more about pharmacology than our expert witness, and he certainly knew more than I did. But his knowledge didn't match the talent. To be a trial lawyer in that case, knowledge of pharmacology wasn't really relevant, but knowledge of trial procedure and evidence was. But that itself wasn't enough. One also had to have a talent for oral advocacy. The same holds true for transactional lawyers. You may know a great deal about estate and probate law, but you won't be a good probate lawyer unless you have a special talent for this area of the law. In other words, you must have a natural ability for the strategy and tactics that can be used in preparing this type of legal product. So how do you get it? It's called training. You have to be trained. There are two problems with training. The first is that it's not readily available. The second is that you're only as good as the first person that trains you. I once took tennis lessons from a trained tennis professional. The poor man had his hands full. I'd been self-taught, and he had to spend most of his time untraining me before he could even begin. Needless to say, you never saw me on the tennis circuit. Legal training's the same. Your first trainer must be your best trainer. The trick is getting one. At this point, let me make some assumptions. First, let's assume that you are one of the many bright lawyers out there who cannot get a job with an established firm. Second, let's assume that you're not in your hometown. You really don't know anyone in the legal community. The question is, how do you find someone that will be willing to train you in the area of law that you want to practice? Well, first you have to prepare yourself. You must have taken advantage of the opportunities for education and training that are available to you. You must join the Bar Association, sign up for a committee, attend CLE in the relevant area of your interest, take commercially available courses such as the National Institute for Trial Advocacy courses or other like specialty courses. Why? Because that's what serious professionals do. No one will waste their time on you if they perceive that you're not serious. Then perform your due diligence. Get online. Identify the best lawyer in the community who's doing what you do. After you've identified the lawyer, learn everything there is to know about the person, the cases they've handled, the deals they've done, their education, bar association work, committees, personal background, hobbies, everything. Study them and ask yourself this question. Is this the type of person I want to be in 5 years, both professionally and personally? If there's something you don't like, ask yourself if it was due to the area of practice or some other outside cause. Next, do the same exercise for the second best lawyer in your community. Now compare and contrast the two. Determine which one you like and why. Next, you need an intro. Find somebody that knows the lawyer and get them to arrange an introduction. When you get the opportunity to meet the lawyer, don't beg for a job. Ask for advice and ask for the opportunity to observe the lawyer in action and to learn. Finally, ask for an opportunity to meet the lawyer again and soon. Leave and act on the lawyer's advice. Do exactly what the lawyer told you to do. At the next meeting, give the lawyer a report on what you did and how it turned out, and bring a small gift in appreciation, something under $10. Ask for more advice and set up another meeting. At the third meeting, do the same thing as before, but this time, ask the lawyer to help you create a training plan and ask if the lawyer would be your coach. If the answer is yes, you're on your way. You've got a trainer. If no, ask the lawyer to recommend somebody to coach you. Ask if the lawyer would make an introduction call and then start the drill all over again. Now, the next time we're going to be talking about packaging your product. And the product is you. You only have one opportunity to make a good first impression. This is Nick Critelli in Des Moines. Thank you for watching 5 Minute Ethics.